Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel, and today I'm going to be doing a video on the best tractions of 2019. So traction for me is one of the most important aspects in the basketball shoe, because if the traction is bad and you're sliding around, you can't play ball, or I can't. And if a shoe has really bad traction, and no matter how good the cushion or fit or whatever is, it's just like, I don't want to play in that shoe, you know what I'm saying? So that might not be the case for you, but that's the case for me. These are the best outsoles of 2019. So if you guys want to cop, I'll leave links below. Sometimes, you know, for a shoe, a certain colorway can affect the performance of, you know, the actual traction. So like if you get a translucent versus a solid rubber outsole, or like a different colorway like I just said, it can change the performance. So just keep that in mind. I have two tiers. So let's get it started off with the Kyrie VI. The Kyrie VI was really good for me is when I had a clean day, you know, like there's really no dust on it. Then the traction was really scary at how freaking good the bite was, you know. I was like, whoa. But when it was dusty, it wouldn't be very good. But you know, when I did wipe, it was good again, but it just picked it up fast. I just had to constantly wipe the Kyrie VI when I was playing on the dusty court. So that's why it's in the second tier. But you know, if you're playing on a clean court, this traction is really good. And also, I really love the outsole curvature. I think more shoes should have that. But yeah, there's the Kyrie VI. Next shoe is the Anta KT5. The KT5 has incredible traction as well. Really hard bite on clean court, but it does pick up dust. And it's a really light wipe though. So if the shoe does pick up dust, you do a pretty easy and light wipe and you're good to go again. But it does pick it up fairly quickly. Not as fast as the Kyrie VI though, I would say, but it still does pick up dust. And also, I would say the slide, like if you let a little too much dust build up on the KT5, you don't slide out as much as in the Kyrie VI. You know, the Kyrie VI, you slide out just a little bit more. But of course, neither of these shoes was a very dangerous slide out. Alright, moving on to the next shoe is the CP3.12. CP3.12 overall is a great traction pattern, you know, really solid bite on a clean court. Very minimal dust pickup, and it's durable. You know, the rubber is very hard, so it should even last you outdoors. It's not as hard of a bite as, you know, the Kyrie VI and the KT5, even on a clean court. So that's why it's in the second tier. Alright, next shoe is the Zoom Rise, and it's the same exact reason. You know, really good bite, but not as hard as the Kyrie VI or the KT5. But the dust pickup was a lot less than the KT5 and the Kyrie VI. So obviously it all depends on where you play. If you're playing on a dusty court, then these shoes are going to be better for you than the Kyrie VI and the KT5. But if you're playing on a clean court, then the KT5 and the Kyrie VI are going to be better for you. So just, you know, keep that in mind. I'm just trying to help you guys out and, you know, tell you my experience in these shoes. Alright, moving on to the first tier. The first tier, let's start off with the New Balance Omnis. So the Omnis, I had the translucent outsole. Hopefully, maybe even the solid rubber outsole is better. I don't know how much better that you can get, but the colorway that I had was really good. Very hard bite on a clean court. It does pick up a little bit of dust though, but it's a really light wipe and it doesn't pick up dust that easily. And the outsole has very hard rubber, so it seems very durable and you can probably use it outdoors. So the Omnis, you know, a really good traction pattern. Moving on to the next shoe is the Kyrie Low 2. You guys already know. I don't know how the Low 2 is better than the Kyrie VI, which is kind of funny, but the Low 2, a really hard bite on the clean court. One thing about the shoe though is you have to break it in for a couple of days. You know, like first couple of days, not very good, but once you break it in, really, really nice. Dust, very minimal dust pickup as well. Durability is really bad though. You have that soft nub pattern that Nike keeps using. So if you're gonna play with these outdoors, you probably shouldn't. It'll probably wear out really quickly outdoors. And of course, you do have that outsole curvature, which I love. So the Kyrie Low 2, really nice. Next shoe is the Kobe 4 Protro. Donny Boy had the draft day color, which had some parts of the outsole being translucent, and he said it had some issues with dust. So he said it wasn't very good because we mostly play on a dusty court. But for me, I have the Fade to Black Kobe 4 Protro colorway, and that is a solid rubber outsole, and I have no issues with dust. I did need to break it in, maybe like a day or two, not even that long, but like I did need to break it in. And once I did, traction really hard stop, dust pickup is very minimal, durability seems okay. You know, like the herringbone pattern is slightly soft, slightly pliable, so it doesn't seem like the best option for outdoor use, but it doesn't seem like the worst option, you know? So just make sure to get a solid rubber outsole if you can. Alright, next shoe is the LeBron 17, and same thing. Me, I had that black colorway. You know, I had the fully solid black outsole, and that was really good for me. Clean, hard bite, Dust pickup, it picked up a little bit of dust, but it was a pretty easy wipe, and durability seems okay with it. But Donny Boy had the future, I believe it was a Future Air or something like that, with the iridescent outsole. And I saw him playing in it, and it was stopping like crazy. Like, he was showing me the LeBron 17 like stopping and stuff, and it's just, I was like, damn, you know. So his colorway, he said, is one of the best traction patterns that he's ever played in. So I was like, wow. So it all depends on what colorway you get. I guess if you can, try to get a iridescent outsole, but yeah, that's just our experience with the LeBron 17. Alright, next shoe is the Under Armour Curry 7. This shoe is really weird because there's absolutely no squeak. It's a really nice traction pattern. It stops really well. The one thing I love about this shoe is like there's absolutely no dust pick. I really never had to worry about like dust and picking up dust, you know? So that's really nice because I mostly play on a dirty, dusty court. It doesn't seem very durable though. The rubber is very soft, so just watch out for that. But for me, it's a really nice traction pattern. And same thing goes for the PG3. The PG3 is insane, you guys already know. One thing that sucks about it is that it doesn't seem very durable, because I have a few colorways of the PG3 and all of them, you know, the outline of the zoom unit on the outsole, the circles are ripping off there. So just watch out for that. But other than that, really hard bite and really never picks up dust. So there's the PG3. Last but not least is the Jordan Jumpman Diamond Mid. Same thing with this shoe. They're using the really soft nub pattern, so durability doesn't seem good at all. But on a clean court, incredibly hard bite, and dust pickup is very minimal. So yeah, that's my list of top traction patterns of 2019. If you guys have played in any of these shoes, tell us your experience down in the comment section below. Again, if you guys want to cop, I'll leave links below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.